square. Yeah. Yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You go? Yeah. No, no. Yeah, yeah.
Bunlar şöyle yaşıyor.
Om Shri Keshavaya Swaha again. Om Shri Madhavaya Swaha. Om Shri Narayana Swaha wash. Om Shri Hastapakshalanam Samarpayami. Om Kushmalaya Stuto Brahma Kushmalaya Janarana Karagiri Sarvayavana. Pushpankiladanam Yugaha. Om Shri Kanda Chandanam Divyam Gandharim Sunoharam. Vilepanam Surasreshtam. Chandanam Yatam. Wash. Om Shri Hastapakshalanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Keshavaya Swaha. Om Shri Madhavaya Swaha. Om Shri Narayana Swaha. Wash. Om Shri Hastapakshalanam Samarpayami. Om Kushmalaya Stuto Brahma Kushmalaya Janarana Karagiri Sarvayavana. Pushpankiladanam Yugaha. Om Shri Kanda Chandanam Divyam Gandharim Sunoharam. Vilepanam Surasreshtam. Chandanam Pratigahyatam. Om Shri Hastapakshalanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Keshavaya Swaha. Om Shri Madhavaya Swaha. Om Shri Narayana Swaha wash. Om Shri Hastapakshalanam Samarpayami. Om Kushmalaya Stuto Brahma Kushmalaya Janarana Karagiri Sarvayavana. Pushpankiladanam Yoga. Om Shri Kanda Chandanam Divyam Gandharim Sunoharam. Vilepanam Surasreshtam. Chandanam Pratigahyatam.
Bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. See Dharma, everyone. Good morning and special welcome to each and every one of you. Today we are here to join. We are here to join in the performance of the Antishti Sanskar of the late Indarlal Baal. As we are here today to join, we are performing this final rite. Antishti Sanskar is the final rite ceremony that we perform for the physical realm that we are currently in at this point in time. Now there are many major sanskars or ceremonies that are done throughout our lifetimes, or supposed to be done. But in Hinduism, in the day and age that we live in, most of us are not even aware of many of these, right? And with that being said, we just do like very, very main ones, probably like 3, which would be Guru Diksha, your initiation, Vivaha Sanskar when you get married. and then Antishti Sanskar, when it is that you transition from the physical body. So today, as we are here to join at this point in time, I want you to firstly understand that this is not the end. So I start with that, right? This is not the end. You say, well, Baba, but it seems like the end, it looks like the end. What do you mean this is not the end? In Hinduism, we do not believe in death. Now, death is an English word, it's not a Sanskrit word, there's a difference, right? So when we read, if you read in English, you see the word death. But in Sanskrit, there is nothing that really says death. It actually is a transition. Because we believe in what? We believe in a transition of the soul from this realm into the other. Right? Even when I will quote from Bhagavad Gita today and tell to you as well, it does not say death. It does not say the end, but it says a transition. From this realm, from this body into another. Because even when the individual who you were born to call your dad, even when he dropped the physical body, he didn't lose all the body, is it? He still has a body that is made up of air and so forth, right? So the journey continues. The soul always remains embodied. It never loses a body. It can't exist without having a body. So there are different kinds of bodies that it will take on its journey, right? So as we are about to begin here today, as we go through this ritual, I would try to the best of my ability to explain to you guys a few things that are happening here today so that you can understand, you can appreciate, and you can have value for what it is that you are witnessing today. Because I'm sure you'll go to many funerals and you go to the funeral and at the end of the funeral you have no idea what happened. Everybody's confused and Jai Bhagwan. Right? So I hope that today you would leave with some value and you would leave as a different person with the value that will be shared here with you today. So just pass some flowers to them. So at this point in time, I would begin by chanting mantras of benediction. I ask each and every one of you to seat yourselves upright. You pray, clasp your hands, close your eyes. You pray in whatever way you feel comfortable, in whatever way you know how to pray at this point in time. I want you to seek that blessings of Bhagwan, God, in whichever form that you know and you understand God to be. Seek His grace and blessings at this point, right? There's only one thing that you can do, which is send the love and vibration that is contained within your heart. You can send it to that departed one, right? Because vibration can transcend any realm or dimension. So that love from our hearts at this point in time and a harmonious vibration together, as I chant these mantras, we send this vibration out to that departed one to help him to have a safe and peaceful transition. So I ask you all to repeat after me. Everyone say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Pray in your minds. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanul Mardaram Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Mangete Girim Yakrapatu Maham Vande Paramanandam Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Marutaha Sunavantari Vyaistavai Verai Sangha Prakamopanishrai Gayantiyam Samagaha Dhyana Vastita Targatena Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navirusura Srugana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Harihi Om Om Nadani Dhano Deva Shanka Chakragararaha Akshaya Pundarekaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Vishnu 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 Shriman Bhagavato Mahapurushyasya Vishnu Raghavatmanasya Rishirahno Hina Dvitye Praharade Shri Svetavara Kalpeva Vaswadman Mantre Ashtavinchatin Mekalage Kalpadam Charane Bhul Loke Trinidad Deshe Woodland Nagare 78 La Fortune Grame Shri Vikramaditya Samvatamuk Maasya Muk Pakshe Muk Tatao Amuk Vasra Amuk Nakshatra Amuk Yogi Amuk Karane Amuk Rashi Sthite Surya Uttarayane Shashanke Cha Shesheshu Graheshu Yatha Yatha Rashi Sthan Sthateshu Amuk Gotrasya Amuk Namasya Muk Pretasya Ante Shri Karmaham Karishye Bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai.
No, not touch it right now. So concentrate. Touch this one.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So now we have done that. Every ritual that we conduct in Hinduism, we always begin firstly by performing purification. So we start with spiritual bath of the body, right? Give me very carefully. Give you water. Right. Om Adyamukugotrasya Mukupretasya Pretatunivarnartam Mritistane Shavat Nimitam Snanam Me Adiyate Tabopatishtatam Pretanantadayakam Loshvrindavan Yarilal Ki Jai. Next. We will place the gift of Chandan. And as you place the gift of this Chandan here today, you place it in various places. You place it by the third eye, you place it by the ears, you place it by the throat, and you place it on the hands, right? Now, if you look very carefully, I would have done that to each and every one of you here. So Chandan is made from something called sandalwood, which is a cooling substance. It has a very sweet fragrance, right? When you place it here, normally in puja, everybody gets a Chandan here, right? What that does is that this center in the body here is called the Agnya Chakra, the fire center, also known as the pineal gland, right? When you are in meditation, dhyanam, contemplation, and all of these things, this spot tends to get a little bit heated, but it starts to pulsate and these things, depending on how deep you go into it, right? So the Chandan helps to keep you into a state of balance. It balances the energies in the body, right? That's number one. Then I placed it in various places. So why did I just place that? Did I feel to decorate you this morning? No, I placed it for a significant reason, right? So when we place it by the eyes, we are praying and we are asking God, we are saying, Bhagwan, today as I've placed the Chandan here by my eyes, I'm asking for you to purify my vision. So in this world, when I look, what do I look for? I look to see good things. Because if you look for good things, you're going to find good things. If you look for negative things, bet your bottom dollar, you're going to find negative things. What you seek is what you will find, right, in this world. I ask you to bless my ears. So when I listen in this world, I want you to enhance my listening capacity. So that I listen to those things which are for my benefit and the benefit of others. Not negative things and gossip and all of those things, right? I also ask you to bless my voice, my truth, my voice. So that when I speak, may I chant in the name of the Lord, may I speak of those things which are good, which are beneficial for myself and for others as well. Because they say life or death lies in the power of the tongue. Right? Your voice is very, very powerful. And a lot of people don't know that. Your words are very powerful. Every day I'm correcting people and I'm like, you know, anytime I hear them say something negative, don't say it, because you're speaking that into your life. You're speaking that into being without even realizing it. We pray now and we place it by the hands. We say, Bhagwan, bless my hands. So in this world, as I perform what is called as karma, right? Karma means, it's a Sanskrit word that means action, not just action, but action and reaction. A lot of people misinterpret the meaning of the word karma, right? The Western will change it into something else these days. So karma means action and reaction. So I'm asking you to bless my actions in this world and my reactions in this world. So that when I perform deeds in this world, I perform those which are good for my benefit and also for the benefit of others. As we're on the topic of karma there very quickly, just for you to understand. As I said, it means action and reaction, right? So one of the determinant factors that determines where you go when you transition on physical body, a very important factor is your karma. So your actions that you would have created in the past leads to a result that you will currently be facing, a consequence, right? How you react, and this is the important part, how you react to what is showing up in the present moment is going to determine what is going to show up in your future. And all these are universal laws. It's something that is, whether you believe in it or not, whether you know it exists or not, it's still working, right? So you better become aware that it is present, right? So, just to take your put it down before by his yes, by his Om Adyamukugotrasya Mukupretasya Pretatunivarnartam Mritistane Shavat Nimitam Chandanam Mayadiyate Tavopatishtatam Pretanantadayakam. Next, we're going to spray this sweet fragrance. And there are many misconceptions. To start with, when it comes to these rituals, there are all sorts of misconceptions. That's why you've had a lot of questions, right? Because generally that's how it is, because most people don't know what is happening, right? That's why I try to explain it. When you spray perfume, they normally say spraying perfume is a bad thing because it's a track. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard that before. It's attract the negative and stuff, right? I don't want to get into it because I don't want anybody to get frightened. You don't need to be afraid, right? So with that being said, it's like when you spray something sweet, let me ask you, do you want to be present where something sweet is smelling? I'm asking one of you. Yes. Where something is smelling bad, you want to be present? Of course not. So wherever there's a sweet fragrance in the atmosphere, that's why we use this, we use the agarbatti, which is the incense and those things. Because wherever that sweet fragrance is present, you want to be present. Also, divine beings will want to be present. Goodness will want to be present. And wherever there's a negative smell, all negative things will want to be present. So as you spray this today, you're asking for a balance of the energies in the atmosphere. Right? Within and around as well. So take your time. Stand right in here. Stand here. See, you spray now, you start from here. Come on, right around. Stretch your hand, you can walk in front of you. So you come around, right? Stretch your hand. Come back. That's one. Then you get down to the water. Right? Om Adhyamukhutrasya Mukhupretasya Pretatunivarnartam Mritisthane Nimitam Gandham Mayariyate Tavopatishtatam Pretanantadayakam. You'll follow suit, right? We sing together. Chit chora yeshora ki baat Navneet chor gopal. O chit chora yeshora ki baat Navneet chor gopal. Gopal, 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 govardhan dhan gopal. Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala, Baba Giridhar Gopala, Baba Giridhar Gopala, Baba Giridhar Gopala, Chit Chora Yashora ki baat, Navneet Chor Gopal. O Chit Chora Yashora ki baat, Navneet Chor Gopal. Govind Hare Gopal Hare, He Gopi Gopala. Govind Hare Gopal Hare, He Muralidhan Gopal. Govind Hare Gopal Hare, He Gopi Gopala. Govind Hare Gopal Hare, He Muralidhan Gopal. Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala, Jai Jai Giridhar Gopala. Baba Giridhar Gopala, Baba Giridhar Gopala, Baba Giridhar Gopala. Chit Chora Yashora ki baat, Navneet Chor Gopal. O Chit Chora Yashora ki baat, Navneet Chor Gopal. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. That's all. Close enough already. You won't feel left out now. Okay. You have to make sure everyone is strictly equal. So now we're going to place the malas here. And if you look very, very carefully, we have malas today, but all of the malas, they are broken. We broke them, right? Normally when you give a mala to somebody, you place it regularly. So there are many reasons why. Obviously, one is that in order for it to be placed here properly and neatly, it has to be broken because it obviously cannot fit, right? But apart from that, is that why do you give a flower to someone? So I asked that flower since he didn't get a mala, right? So why do you give a flower to somebody?
As a gift.
As a gift? Ever buy a flower or something? Father lucky, I'll sell you out today, right? So when you buy flowers, you give them flowers, what does that express? What are you expressing? Correct. You're expressing your love and exactly what I wanted. The two words, right? You're expressing your love and your appreciation when you give a flower to somebody, whether you give it to your mom, to your dad, to whoever you're giving this flower. So today, you're expressing your love and your appreciation. Whether it's a brother, father, friend, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, when the mala is broken, you are saying, I'm giving to you my love and appreciation because it's the last time I can give that to you here. I'm giving it to you and I'm releasing you. Now we are breaking ties in this realm, not permanently. Right? That's what you also have to remember. Because the physical body has come to an end in this realm, but he's going to continue his journey. His journey is not completed, right? So you are breaking ties and separation. Say, I release you with love and my appreciation. I'm showing all of this to you, and I release you now to go safely and peacefully into the hereafter. So you take your time and you breathe out nicely here. Just fix it up. Om Adyam Kugotrasya Mukupretasya Pretatunivarnartam Mritistani Shavat Nimitam Pushpamala Mayadiyati Tavopatishtatam Pretanantadayakam Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radharaman Hari Govind Jai Jai Radharaman Hari Govind Jai Jai Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Bolosh Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. So I always see signs and everything, and I believe that everything comes from missions, you know. So that fella there sees some flowers in his hand. His mother didn't bring him home, and that fella there got flowers but he didn't get a mother. So for some reason I feel like two of them has a special connection to him. You know, everything happens for a reason. Nothing in this world happens by guess. Now I don't know who you are, right? So I'm just saying for some reason maybe, you know. Now I always tell people, no offense to you of course, right? So I always tell people that, you see, we place the flowers, we decorate, you know, the box looks really beautiful, and all of these things. And this is for everybody else to understand today, right? Because this journey is completed here, but our journey still is in motion. Flowers is nice, you know, flowers is beautiful and it's wonderful and it's good to express love and appreciation. But when is the best time that we should express our love and appreciation? Alright, so you see? I can let you all do the discourse because you know this, right? The best time to give it is when you are alive. So why do we wait when people are no longer in the physical realm and that's when we express? Not this fella here, right? You see? But generally, this is something that I see a lot, right? Why do we wait and we do not celebrate, we do not appreciate our loved ones, not just father, mother, brother, sister, whoever, when they are in the physical realm? You know, I have this saying that I always tell the people, I'm very practical, straight to the point, right? So the thing about it is that I always say, if you love me and you appreciate me, whether it's a friend, a guru, whatever the case may be, you should come and tell me now. You should show me now. You should express that to me now. Wouldn't you like if somebody come and tell you, bro, you know, I love you, I appreciate you? Wouldn't you say that? Right? Anybody will feel great because of that, right? That is when it is important to do it. Because when the life force has left the physical body, most of us are unaware of what happens at that point in time. How are you transitioning and transferring that message when you don't even understand the frequencies and all of these things to be able to send that message vibrationally into another realm? So the best time to do it is when somebody can appreciate it. When somebody can say, you know, thank you so much, right? This means a lot to me. Now, when it comes to that, other things as well, again, I don't have a plan what I say, but I just let it flow because the divine knows what he wants to say, right? When it comes to the performance of art, that's another thing. So I always tell people, I say when your parents are alive, you make the most of it and you always, you know, you perform the arti. Anybody you love and appreciate, we have puja, you take your time and you go and do arti from a side. You can line them up from here to down the road, right? It's a trend or a habit now in this day and age. Only in Trinidad, to remind you by the way, people line up from here to the junction to do arti when there is a body or an empty vessel lying in a funeral. Right? This is something that's very important, which has utterly no significance whatsoever. Bear that in mind. No significance. It's something that we have created. It's a habit that we have created and we have become conditioned. There are many habits, by the way, that we have created as Hindus. And this is one of the reasons why the younger people run away from the religion to start it. Because they have no, why are you doing that? Well, my mother tell me do so. And well, Baba say do so. What nonsense. We need to wake up. It's time enough that we wake up and we move forward. Because you cannot go forward in life, you cannot grow unless you are willing to learn. That's why you call me here today. It's our reason. It's not just to perform the rites. But you call me here for a reason, which is to share knowledge. That's the purpose of a guru, right? A guru comes to share knowledge with you so that you can move forward. When you have somebody that's close to you, and that's a lesson to everybody, when you have somebody, do your arti for them. Do your arti and let them bless you, let them lift their hands and bless you and give you that blessing and hug you up and appreciate you. right? I've seen people, I've seen adults, tell their daughters when they are married, you can't do arty for me. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Are they still living with that mentality? You have not grown out of that yet, you're still living in that system that was created long ago based on, long time people wouldn't drink a cup of water when they son in law house and once at a jaybagon, right? All of those things are created by man. All of those things are man-made, right? That is not meant for us to grow. If you really want to grow and progress on a spiritual path, we have to make different decisions. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expect different results. Einstein says that's insanity, right? So you have to make a decision today. Why am I telling you this? Because whenever there is a funeral, this is the time that everybody wakes up. When there's not a funeral, everybody going about their lives every day, tra-la-la-la-la, singing, happy, merry, doing whatever, or stressed as the case may be. You're doing whatever and you're not paying attention to nothing else in this world. I don't know. Whenever I get time, I'll go to the mandir, or I'll go to the church, or I'll go to the masjid, or I'll do a little charity if I get a chance, when I have a little bit extra. When I have a little bit extra. That when never comes. Time is going, and your life is progressing. Only when a funeral comes, that's the time when we are hit and we are awakened to that reality that a day and a time will come when we will exit the physical body. That's the only time when that reality hits us and we wake up. So with that being said, as we are awakened at this time, I'm telling you to reflect. This is the time that you should take to reflect. Reflect. Am I doing what it is I should be doing in my life? Am I where I want to be in life? Because this is something you might find it strange. I coach a lot of people. And it's something that a lot of people don't even think about. They don't even take 5 minutes a day to think about where they want to be in life or what they want to achieve or accomplish. Your dad has lived his life. Now, you are living yours, and you have to progress forward on a particular path. And you have to choose and you have to decide now where you're going to go and what it is you're going to achieve. And so, for all of you as well. No matter where you are, it doesn't matter your age or anything. Everybody can reflect. Because wherever you are, you always have an opportunity to grow. You always have an opportunity to become better. And why am I telling you this? Because I want to see people succeed in life. I want to see people grow. I want to see people happy. I want to see people win. And most of the time in life when I meet people, I'm meeting people who are sad, depressed, and stressed. Because when they look for Baba, when things bad, right? Baba, I want help, help me fix this, help me fix that. I'm like, no, don't come when things go bad. Come in advance and ask me what to do so that I can prevent it. I have a friend who's a doctor and he says, nobody will ever come to look for me when they're healthy. Everybody's only come to look for me when they're sick. Nobody will ever come and say, teach me what to eat, teach me what to drink, teach me how to live. But the moment diabetes hit, they're getting up and walking at 4 o'clock in the morning. Right? That it happens, right? That's how life is, but that's how we are conditioned, we are programmed. Why am I telling you this? Because we need to change that mentality. Why not do it in advance? My mother always says prevention is better than cure. Prevent certain things. Now, I'm not saying sometimes in life you still have to go through certain things even though you're taking care of it. So what? Why not take the higher chance, the higher end, you understand, of doing what will bring better benefits to you and then see how life plays out. You see, the reason being is a lot of us are not aware that that power lies in our hands. We think that some higher power is controlling your life. Yes, to a certain extent. But we have a certain amount of what is called as free will as well, to make certain decisions, to alter certain things in our lives, right? So let's make a decision today that we are going to change the course of certain things in our lives and we're going to make certain decisions to help us to progress on that path of spirituality so that we can connect with the divine. Don't wait when things get bad and then you want to look for God. It makes no sense at that point. Don't waste your time, right? Many people come to me and I'm sorry I say it as it is because I've come on here to tell people the truth. That's what Bhagwan says. Tell them as it is, right? They come only when they end up in the hospital, only when this happens. Run, come, Baba, ASAP. I need your help now. What I look like? Right? I know, right? So, literally, because that's what they think. You see, conditioning programming, that's what they think. So it's like, oh, ASAP, they want to know I don't have a life. No, I don't have responsibilities. No, I don't have people that actually want to help their lives. No, I must run the moment you come and change and alter your whole life magically. Baba, what's something now? Yeah, you understand? Yeah, we should not live with a negative mentality or wrong side mentality. Swamiji says, my guru says, that every day of our lives when we wake up, right, we look at the sun, some of us maybe, and when you look at the sun, what do we see? We say the sun is, what is the sun in the morning? It's rising, right? But let me ask, see like I have some intelligent fellows here. Does the sun really rise? Exactly. The earth is turning to meet the sun. But yet every single day, I'm just showing you a simple thing that we live with all our lives. You start in the morning by saying the wrong thing. How do you think that anything else in your life is going to go? You know why? Because we are not paying attention. We are not becoming aware. Bhagwan Shri Krishna says, and he teaches us in Bhagavad Gita, he said, you need to lift your awareness and you need to become aware, otherwise your life will be lived aimlessly. Right? Bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. So we wear the sacred light now, as we wear the sacred light here at this point in time. As they are performing the rites, we are asking for that darkness to be dispelled from within and around us. At the same time, all rituals that have been conducted today has to do with sending back the elements that make up this body into the various places, right? So we also ask for the fire element to be received by Bhagwan. So we're doing for now. You have the chance. This time. So wait while you open this time. When you come back around, there's one. You just watch it also when you open, right? Om Madhyam Kugotrasya Mukapretasya Preta Tunivarnartam Mritistane Shavadnimitam Deepam Mayariyate Tavopatishtatam Pretanantadayakam. Let's sing together. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ke dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ke dukh dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवनहारा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों के दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तो चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे तो चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों के दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों के दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। So at this point in time, I'll just share with you very quickly a few verses from Bhagavad Gita. So on my way here this morning, coming to my mind, like I say, I always give that power to the divine, basically, to channel through me and for him to say whatever is meant to be said. And this came to me this morning while I was on the way here. I was like, I'll just share this thought with you guys this morning. Chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, verse 11. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is with Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And as he's there, Arjuna is in the middle of a battle, in the middle of a war. And as he's fighting this war, because his duty is that of a Kshatriya, that is his role, his function to perform, right? It doesn't mean because Arjuna is fighting war, we all have to go and fight war too, right? We misinterpret that sometimes. So he's fulfilling his role, just like you will have a role in society, everyone here, myself and so forth. And as he's fighting there now, Bhagwan Shri Krishna is his charioteer, and he's the one that is driving the chariot. And as he's driving this chariot, Arjuna is standing, and as he pulls the chariot to the center of the battlefield to look at the other side and all of these things. They meet in the middle for the war. When Arjuna sees on the other side of the battlefield, he's seeing, his cousins, and he's seeing his guru, Dronacharya, and he's seeing everybody else on the other side of the battlefield. Arjuna, the human side of Arjuna starts to take over. So, you have a God side to you and you have a human side to you. Do you know that? You don't know that? You know that now, right? Which means, Ishwar Amsa Jiva Vinashi. Bhagavan says that you are a divine spark that was created out of him. So you are part of God. So that is your divine side. You, the soul, the Jivatma, the life force. Right? Whatever you want to call it, right? That's who you are. You are divinity expressing itself in human form. Now, with that being said, you have that side, and then also you have the human side, which is where the ego tends to come in on all of these different things. Now, the ego, a lot of people still don't even understand what the ego means, right? Because they think that ego means that I'm better than everybody, or that is what ego is alone. No, ego is also when you get hurt. Because, let me ask you a question. Can God get hurt? No. So then, if you are a divine being within this human body, how are you getting hurt? So it's the ego that is being affected, right? So whether for good or bad, the ego is what is affected on the human side. So the human side of Arjuna starts to take over. And then, he starts to express emotions and, I don't feel great about this, Bhagwan. Why do you want me to fight and battle? I can't battle with these people, that's my family. Now, Arjuna's role there is like that, of an officer, for example. They have to abide by the law, they have rules and they have regulations. And his duty is to stand for what is called as Dharma. Dharma is righteousness, right? Whereas the individuals on the other side of the battlefield, they were what was called as adharmic. They were unrighteous because of their choices, their decisions, their activities and all of those things. So he had to fight to uphold Dharma. But in the moment there, Arjuna, because of the emotions that he had no control over, and because of the ego and all of these things, he started to become affected by what he was seeing and what he was experiencing in the world, just like any one of us. We allow the situations and the circumstances around us to determine who we become, to determine how we react, to determine how we act in this world. We allow it to get the better of us. You know why? Because we are not connected to and we are not tapping into the divine side. We are more on the human side. So I'm telling you all today to try to connect a little bit more to the divine side so that you react to things differently, right? So in chapter 2, verse 11, Bhagwan Krishna says, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Ashochanan Vashochastvam Prajnavadam Shabhashase Gatasu Agatasumsha Nanusho Panditaha. Says Arjuna, you are grieving for those who you should not grieve for. Yet you speak the words of a Pandita. Right? Pandita means a wise man. Right? He says you speak the words of wisdom of a wise man. Right? The wise grieves neither for the living nor the dead. But why would Bhagavan say something like that? Because we have emotions, not so. We feel things if someone close to us, and whatever, we'll feel things, right? So he goes on to say, and he explains to Arjuna why he's saying that now. Na tve vaham jatu nasam natom neme janaripaha nachaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayam ataha param. And he goes on to tell to Arjuna, he says now, Arjuna, there was never a time when you, nor I, nor these kings, nor these princes did not exist. Note, I'll repeat that again for you, right? He said there was never a time when you, nor I, nor these kings, nor these princes did not exist. Nor will there ever be a time when we will cease to exist. Now this alone has a whole Bhagavad Gita by itself, right? You see, sometimes in life, based on what we are taught and how we are taught growing up, I used to be taught the same things when I was younger as well too, right? That, Bhagwan is the Paramatma, he's the super soul, and we are the Atma, the soul, and then, one day you merge with God when you die, you merge with God and become one, and tra-la-la-la-la, right? Many of the things that we learn are really not real, and only when you take more knowledge in and you start, going into dhyana, contemplation, meditation, you start to realize, well, this really doesn't make sense. Bhagwan Shri Krishna himself is saying that you will always maintain your individuality. You won't be Kiran all the time. But after dropping this body, you will take another body. You will take another one, and you take another one, you go into a different realm, you go into another realm, and so forth. That keeps changing, but you never cease to exist, just like that. So he doesn't cease to exist, he does not come to an end. The body comes to an end because the body is made up of the 5 elements. But he continues on his journey because he does not cease to exist, right? And that's the first thing that we need to understand, right? So he says that, and then he goes on to say, Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tata dehantara praptir dhiras tatra namuhyate. He says, just as in this body, the embodied soul passes through childhood, youth, old age, and all of these different things, he says, so does he pass on into another body. And a full man does not grieve. A wise man does not grieve for something like that because he understands that it is not the end. So you see, I didn't make it up, right? When I was telling you all this, that's not the end. He continues on that journey. So as Bhagwan tells this to Arjuna, he speaks and he tells him many important things there. And the journey continues and continues as he goes along. But I want you all to understand that today. Not just for Papa here as he is going to be beyond, but for yourselves as well. Because when we start getting this understanding, life starts to take a different course. And why am I telling you this? Because the things I'm speaking is from experience. I've seen it, I've lived it, I've experienced it in many ways, right? We must become aware that we are not the physical body. In our lives, when we get close to somebody, all we are seeing is the physical. I know Kiran as, when I think about Kiran, I think of him like this because that's what I know. Tulsidas says in Ramayana, Siyaram mein sab jagat jani, karo pranam jodi jugpani. He says, Bhagwan, as I look at your creation, I bow in reverence because I see Raman, everything and everyone. Now I know it's not easy to see God in everything. Some people give you a reason to not see God in them too. Yeah? No, I'm honest, right? Is it true? I'm not going to pretend, right? But you choosing to see God in them or not is not dependent upon them. It is dependent upon who you are. That's why I always tell people, if you see bad in other people, that has to do with you. There's something that you need to look at, right? So with that being said, I want us to become aware of this thing and I want us to pay attention to this in our lives, devotees. If there's one thing that you take away today, understand that you're not the body. And understand, every day sometimes I message my friends and I remind them, I was like, today as you go forth in this world, I want you to remember that you are a divine being having a human experience. You are part of Bhagwan. If you are part of God, why it is you limit yourself in this world? Why it is you limit yourself that I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't be this? Stop speaking like that. You can be, you can do what you can have anything that you want in this world. And praying to God, right, does not mean sitting by an altar every single day, all day, and you're only praying and ringing bell. That is not praying. Some people do that and then they go and quarrel with the neighbor. It's the truth. That does not mean that you're connected to the divine. You can do how much mantra and jap and everything that you want. And if you don't live it and you don't practice it at the end of the day, it makes no sense. What is more important is you taking these principles and apply it in your life. When you go back out into the world, how do you treat people? How do you live with people? All of these things. Right? That is what is important. Bolo Shrivandavan Vyarigal ki jai. Siyapagram Chandra ki jai. So if I pin that one at a time. Right? Just help me. Just pull it a little bit and place it right now. This. One more thing. The way it comes in this. Like that. Remove to the end.
Yeah, that's one, that's one. Right. And you can another one. Right, this one, right. Okay, yours, you can right this one.
Shri Krishna Arpanam.
So there's one final thing that I want to share with you here this morning, after which I'll close up my aspect here and I'll give a chance to the immediate family first of all, then everyone else, you come and you put your flowers and pay your last respects and those things before we proceed to the Moscow Creek. And that is, so when you're making this, you asked me, you said, Baba, what bhajans can I put apart from Jai Krishna Hare? Because there are certain common bhajans that we see all the time, you know, that is within this thing. And I want you to understand something is that, you know, people say funeral bhajan. There's nothing like a funeral bhajan. All the bhajans are meant for when you are alive. It is meant for you to sing when you are alive. You know, for example, like there's this one bhajan while we were going in funeral 2 days ago. I was listening to the song playing and I'm thinking in my mind, because I'm always observant. I'm like, this bhajan is playing and nobody's paying attention to it right now. Nobody's paying attention. And when they're alive, nobody's paying attention to it. But when they die, you hear it all the time. You all know what I'm talking about as well. And most people don't even know the meaning of it, right? And the significance. It says, Itna tu karna swami, jab pran tan se nikle, Govind naam lekar, jab pran tan se nikle. So, we hear that playing, yeah? All the time. Every funeral we go to, you must hear another level. And it's being played, but because people think that it has to be played at a funeral, even the mic man, Jai Bhagwan, thinks it has to be played at a funeral because that's what we are conditioned. No, that's what we are conditioned to, and that's what we know, right? So we are accustomed to that. Again, you see, sometimes we grow accustomed to things, but it doesn't mean that we really know what it is we are doing. I have a tendency to try to understand what I'm doing before I tell other people, right? The bhajan says, Itna tu karna swami. Right? It says, Bhagwan, this is my humble, simple prayer. Jab pran tan se nikale. Jab means when. Pran is the life force. Tan is the body. Se nikale means to exit or to be removed and those things, right? When the life force is about to exit the physical body, Govind naam. Allow me to be able to chant the name of God. Now you tell me, when that bhajan supposed to be played? Exactly my point. You see what I'm saying? You know? So I'm not here to change things, but I'm here just to bring awareness to see, because I've seen this for so many years. We are doing things over and over and over, and it's like, we are not realizing, like, you know, what are we really doing? Is this really helping us or is it not helping us? You know? Let's spend a little bit of time every single day, guys. I always say, you don't have to grow 100% every day, but every day, just grow by 1%. Learn something new, spend a little bit of time understanding, you know. You have the Bhagavad Gita, everybody could get one of the yellow books, or whatever religion you're from, get your scripture. I deal with people from all different faiths, and tell them, get the scripture and start reading and understanding. Don't just wait for somebody to tell you, because it's there in English now, you can get it, and at least you may not get the entire essence of it, but as you start on the spiritual path, the universe will send a bring to you to enlighten you. That's how it works, right? So with that being said, I hope that this has brought some value to you, and I hope that you can take this information with you as we all continue to grow together, so that indirectly we will have a better society. We will grow together, we'll have a better nation, and we'll create a better world, right? So that being said, we pray with faith, love, and devotion at this point in time. Devotees, I ask you all once more to clasp your hands, close your eyes, bow your heads and pray. And again, once more, now with that awareness and understanding, I ask that together with a harmonious vibration, we come together with love from our hearts, we pray, and we ask that Divine to send all of this vibration towards the departed one, to help him to transition safely and peacefully into the hereafter, to go on another wonderful journey. Repeat after me, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Anadinidano Deva Shankha Chakragraraha Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama 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 Om Shata Kalam Uttarachayanam Parvadagam Sulesham Vishwadaram Gaganna Sadrisham Ekavarnam Subhamnam Lakshmikantam Kamalnenam Yogivadyan Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavaiharam Sarvalokaikanasham. Together. Tvameva Mata Janta Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Sasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Tvaminam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om with faith, love, and devotion. Lord Shri Vrindavan Yaglav Ki Jai. Siyat Ram Thank you so much for being such a wonderful and that you will take something that you would have learned here today and you would have apply to their life together as we grow, physically, mentally, and spiritually. At this point in time, I'll give a chance to the immediate family, first of all, to come and pay their last respects. There are flowers and stuff here, you guys can use stuff, right? Obviously leave some for them as well. And then afterwards, everybody, you can come and you can, in an orderly fashion, you can pay your last respects, then we'll make preparation to do our twist of the gateway, and then we proceed to the Mosquito Creek for cremation.
Ma. Raj. Oh yeah.
Let's keep one thing up.
Yeah.
She a break.
Hindi. Ako again. Hindi. All your pain, all your sickness, all everything God. Rest in peace. Papa. Which one I care Sure. Okay. Yes. Baba, excuse me. Taking all the flowers. No, it stays.
When you give something to somebody, I was really like,
Right. No, just confirm enough.
yes.
Right. Huh? Yeah. So, this gentleman who is a friend of yours, he just come and ask to say a few words.
Yeah, sure. And that's what I mean.
Friends and relatives, one member of the crowd has asked to say a few words, so just give him 2 minutes, please. Thanks very much.
Respected honored family members, elders, neighbors, family, children. Indar to me is not just a name. He was like a brother. May the heavens welcome him with both arms. Kiran, some death can never ever really be understood. With all the struggles and all the support, just as a team has not one player, but involves all of us, I'm sure the family is very grateful to see all of you here today. May God continue to bless this family always. Indar was quiet, independent, successful, but never took his quietness for weakness because he had a special type of respect. He was a Baal, for whom I knew him well. Farewell, my brother, until we meet again. Thank you.
Same notes. Oh, this kid knows. No, he will guide you all from the portrait. I'll meet you all outside.
Before we go back like this,
Yeah, just down over 20 minutes, right?
And we'll take the mountain back face and right? Yeah. You want to raise? I'll probably try, right?
Everybody stand, please.
chant. Right here. 5 times. Om Madhyam Bhutasya Mukhapretasya Prita Nivarnartham Mritastani Shavanimitam Snanam Yadiyati Tavo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Just leave it when you close it. Spin it. Yep. So let's spin on it. In front. Come in front of the hills. When you're about to pull off, you just point it in front of the hills, right? On a line.
Good job, good job.
Thank you. Hey, nice seeing you too.
Yeah.
Press button, Lota. Press button. Like this. Okay. Take your time, keep it low, right? Let's press. Om Madhyamukhotara Samukhpretasya Preta Parivarnartam. Om Madhyamukhotara Samukhpretasya Preta Parivarnartam Bhastani Shabadnimidam Deepam Me Aryati Tavo Udishtatam Breeze. Pritanantadayakam. Take a look up. Om Surya Chakshugachku Vatmadhyam Chakshpreme Chad Brahmanat Apo Vagachayati Tatradeta Mushleshu Prakitasha Sharira Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shantir Bhavatu. Depend up. On right now. Break it into 4 pieces. Watch out ahead. Go on. You don't watch, just to the side. Yeah, that's fine. Right now. Om Nadhyamukhotrasya Mukhupretasya Chatvari Kecharanimitam Keshati Kandumayadiyate Taho Upadishtatam Pretanantadayakam. When you all lift this time, you'll lift with me, right? Lift 10 feet forward, are we? And then hold it close. Yeah, you want to use it? Take your time, go maybe all turn. Samukretasya Pretapurivarnartam Nakastani Shavanamram Sanamyayate Tavo Udishtam from this life. Pritasya Prashwando Bhutanam Nanimtam Rudradevato Vahishati Kunnumayadiyati Navoptishtam Pretanandadayakam. Alright. Do it again. Suryachakshugashuvatmatmajam chagachukrivicha dharmana apovagachayati tatratedamushreshu prakitisha sharirai Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Om. Look at that, right? So lift. Turn again. I say Ram Nam, you say Satya Hai. Loud. Ram Nam, Satya Hai. 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 Ram Nam.
When they put it by me here, right?
Ram Nam, Satya Hai. Same way.
Put here on the head by Baba, right? Like,
शवन्निमितं स्थानं मयार्यते तवोपतिष्ठितां प्रेतनन्तदायकम् शवन्निमितं दीपं मयार्यते तवोपतिष्ठितां प्रेतनन्तदायकम् Om Madhyam Kubudrasam Kupriyatasya Priyatatunivarnartam Nritastani Shavannimitam Om Suryachakshugasuru Vatmatmajam Chakachukrivicha Dharmana Apovagachayati Tatrateetamushreshu Prakitisha Sharirai Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Om Panchatattva Shanti Bhavatu. नद्यामुखगोत्रस्य मुखप्रेतस्य शवहरति सारकन्यमतं प्रेतदेवतो वा ईशति पिन्नो मया दीयते तव उपतिष्ठता प्रेतनन्तदायकं श्री If there's anybody that didn't get a view on stuff and you wish to do so far, by time you can come on the side while we're doing these things, right? Should we go? Can we go up in the wagon? मथुरामाय काशी कांची अवंतिक पूरी द्वारवती गेय सप्तैत मोक्षदायकाः सप्तधाम स्थिरो भवा Acharamagnim Prahinomi Duram Yamragyo Gachaturpravaha Ihaya Mitrujatveda Devivyo Havyam Bahutaprajanan Om Kvanputa Prajagatyonisva Bhutaparipalakaha Mrita Samsarik Nastas Madinam Om Swargatin Namaha. Go join the transfer. Swaha, Om Tvache Swaha, Om Lopitaya Swaha, Om Medobhya Swaha, Om Mansibhya Swaha, Om Snayubhya Swaha, Om Ashtabhya Swaha, Om Majabhya Swaha, Om Ritase Swaha, Om Payave Swaha, Om Ayasaya Swaha, Om Prayasaya Swaha, Om Sanyasaya Swaha, Om Vyasaya Swaha, Om Udyasaya Swaha, Om Shuche Swaha, Om Shochade Swaha, Om Shochamanaya Swaha, Om Shokaya Swaha, Om Tapase Swaha, Om Tapyate Swaha, Om Tapyamanaya Swaha, Om Taptaya Swaha, Om Dharmaya Swaha, Om Nishkrityaya Swaha, Om Prayashrityaya Swaha, Om Heshaya Swaha, Om Yamaya Swaha, Om Antakaya Swaha, Om Mrityave Swaha, Om Brahmane Swaha, Om Brahmahatyaya Swaha, Om Vishwebhyo Devebhyo Swaha. Everything all right? Om Dhyava Prithavibhyam Namaha Swaha. सर्वपापहरं दिव्यं गाङ्गेयं नमः ज्ञानपरमेश्वर श्रीयात्मनं समर्पयामि आचमनं प्रतिगत्यताम्
Everybody take it on, right? The sixth guy was actually the fifth guy, right? 1 5 times. Shall we go around and touch it? Fifth time, touch it. Touch it. Alright, keep it on the ground.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare
Walk the side, I think you belong on the box. Not anyway, I'm not even going in the box side. Back there, come forward. Anyway, you stand by. Anyway, stand by. Yeah, anyway, you want to rest. Yeah, everything right.
On the other
The
side.
rest of us leave it right. But you close. Yeah, my rest of us leave it right. Right, so you back, right?
Come around,
To my Baba.
Right? Same that's fine. Now we do two hands side by side. Good. Let's come over. In this direction. Yeah, can I tilt your body? Yeah. Tilt your body. Okay. Not very good. Yeah. Anybody want to? Yeah. Yeah. There was a. Right. You your hand. Yes. After me. Om Sarva Rishi Hyo Tripyan Tam. Come back on the side now. So before you offer to the south or to the path one and the ancestors, you offer to the north to the Rishis and then to the Devraja. West basically is Devraja's one. Once you come away,
Yeah, because my mother not going to come yeah.
And then you have destinations as well. Because we tried our mom's phone, but nobody picked up.
Well, the house phone up with her.
So I'm still 6,000 on my phone.
9. But you have no unity and stuff like that.
When you're done, stand in this direction, we say final prayer. Final prayer in the direction. Om Manadini Dhanudeva Shankachakra Akshay Pundarikaksha Prita Moksha Pradobhava Om Shantakaram Bhujakashainam Karpanavam Srisham Vishwadaram Gagana Sadrasham Megavranam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalnainam Yogi Pradhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavaiharam Sarvalokaikanaatam Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Bolo Shri Vishnu Bhagavan Ki Jai Vrindavan Garilal Ki Jai.
Ahora van a ver qué pasó.
Remember now, you know,
It's nice meeting all you.
Well, our